This is Mr. Steve Davidson's old Aquacraft at Bristol Bay that's been updated and detailed by both Larry, and he got it from Larry, and then he went and did some detailing, some custom 3D printed parts, and put a pretty decent sound card in it. And he's got some ballast sticking through that hatch in the hull. But he's playing around with the ballast right now until he gets to where he wants it. But the boat runs good and sounds good. It looks really good too. Hit your lights. Or can you? There they go. There you go. That's a good boat. Thank you, sir. Here, JP. This is, was it Tugboat?
Tugboat 686.
Tugboat 686. It is on Amazon and other places. Different colors, different things. About 50 bucks for the radio. It is not bad for what it is. It actually has rudders. It doesn't use differential thrust. Thank God for that. Yeah, okay, shut up. And but they're not bad little boats. And there are people on Model Boats magazine that have bought them, guys who have like 30, 40 years in the hobby, that think they're fun to play with, and they've actually updated them, 3D printed parts for them, repainted them. There's a guy on YouTube who has just detailed one to something else. I think it might could use about 1 ounce more ballast, and that's it. Neat little boat. Make a fun little club boat for like club navigations and that kind of stuff. So it's worth the money. And if you can find a way to, if you have a radio with a multi-module, if you can find the manufacturer, you can probably find the protocol for it. Runs on a single, was it lithium ion?
Yeah.
Single lithium ion. Little AA lithium ion. About 15 minutes runtime. You get 2 or 3 of those on a charger. I can charge them out here. You could be out here all day with it if you wanted to. Thank you, JP.
Come back this way and I keep going the other way.
Yeah. You have to get some speed up and get your bow around. You'll have to make a real slight tack. I wonder if those things are just not good at tacking, you know? Yeah. Well, I'll get the fireboat in the water. If I gotta push in, I'll push in. I think you'll be all right. You may have to weather the sculling. Yeah. Fish. Ah, there you go, Larry. Well, there's a Crick Southern Belle built by Larry Buckwalter, and he did an absolutely fantastic job on it. Now I know that kit because I traded it to him. That's the early kit that was all wood. And the instructions look like they took the instructions out of a magazine article and the plans and put a kit together. So I looked at it and I thought I could build it, but no, I work 55 hours a week and I'm not messing with it. I'm done. So Larry wanted to build it and we came up with a trade, and my God, he did a beautiful job on it. Now Larry's a craftsman. You know, I've had people tell me I do a good job, and I tell them I'm a very accomplished hack, but this man's a craftsman, and she turned out pretty. She turned out pretty. Is that full chat, Larry? Yeah, he's gonna take it easy. This is her first run. Man, that is nice to see. Got lights on it. Got a foghorn going on. That works really good, Larry. That looks really nice. I am truly impressed. Well, a fireboat, in case he has a fire in the boiler, I can put him out. How should you respond?
Slow.
Yeah, well, it's a paddle boat.
I need a bigger rudder.
Well, you can do that. That's not hard to do.
Both planks on the back, each side.
Oh, that'd do it. Are you videoing?
Yes.
It should go to a square now. So if you get on fire, I got you. That thing,
That's a good spray too.
yeah, it does. That's a good. That's a little old $8-9 pump. Crick sells it for about $25, and I think it might be the same pump. It looks just like it. It's a gear rotor pump, but that's on 2 cells. On 3 cells, she was pushing a little more, but when I remotored it and everything, I said, you know, I'm gonna keep it down to 2 cells, and that's working just fine. Lights are working. So did the, I'm gonna bring her a little closer real quick.
Well, see, the original design, you're supposed to solder these brass pieces to the crank, right?
Okay.
And I put Dubro boot collars on it, soldered them to the brass,
Yeah.
so I could make it removable if I wanted to.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't expecting it to remove itself.
So they came off.
Yeah, so what I'm gonna have to do is put little flats on that shaft,
Yeah.
and then tighten it.
Across the pond. You say you don't want to get in front of me, he's afraid to get drowned.
Yeah, because you got 2 water cannons up.
Yeah. Those water cannons work pretty good, but
They work real good.
these boats look, they're nice relaxing boats, you know. There's a thing to be said for small boats with just a little detail that you just put in the water and just BS while you're running. Nice relaxing day. So, and that little push boat Larry looks pretty good. Now, he's got more punch in it than it needs. There's been, got several videos about things up on trying to go on plane, but it's a good run little boat. So, we're out here. Everybody wants to show up. Don't be afraid of the weather. It's not hit yet. Up in the water, we got Donald Townsley's Dumas Chriscraft Commander. He's had this boat a while and did a fine job on it. It is pretty. You got what, 2 Astroflat motors on it?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, she looks the part. She looks the part. Donald, how long you had her? Oh, good Lord. She's nice, sir. Did a pretty job on her.
It's one heck of a wake. I have my,
Yeah, it does.
I have my little plastics.
Yeah, it does leave a wake, don't it? Good gosh.
Hit the wake, those wakes.
Look at that wake. Ha ha ha. She turns good. Responds to the helm well. Remember, Donald, you get my boat wet with your wake, I can get your butt wet with my water cannons. Oh boy. Donald, thank you for the passes, sir. Looks good. Well, here we go. Weather's kicked in. It's not raining yet. It went from about 4 miles an hour to what, 15, 18, 20? Or more than that. So the Solings are having a good time. Everybody else skedaddled. I am going to hang out until it starts pouring. Get some video of this. Yeah, you need B-rigs. Yeah, y'all need B-rigs for this. That Soling's a nice size too. Not too big, not too small. Man, I remember I had my Dragon Force in a wind like this, and I was going upwind around the mark, or the imaginary mark I had in my mind, and I turned around, went downwind, opened them up, and it got overpowered, and it pushed it down, the bow down to the sail. You can see the rudder.
So can you make those sails, like let them out so they catch more wind?
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah. The only thing you can't do is actually trim them.
No.
The only thing you can't do is actually trim them on the fly, but you can move them all the way from close haul to wing on wing.
So you're getting full, you're catching full. So when you're facing, you want to bring that in.
Yeah. So when you want to go up there, you have to bring it in. And then the shape that it creates as the wind goes around it actually works like a wing.
Like an airflow.
Yeah.
And that's what pulls it upwind.
I got you.
With Burnside, sailing's actually easy. Racing, it's a different story.
Yeah.
I tried my hand at a little bit of that.
Little tug, so just in case if it gets stuck.
Well,
Got to
not-
pay off my dealer.
okay, look at
I've seen that.
Amazon 686 tug. You get it from Amazon, or did you do it? All right. Yeah, it's small. It is tiny. It's cheap. But it works well. And it doesn't use differential thrust. It's actually got rudders. You know? It's nice to see that. Good little boat. He and I have been talking about it. He's going to look and see if he can modify the battery holder, take a bigger battery and get it down lower. And if he does that, I think that will actually a little more balance, which I think it might need that. But for what it is, that thing's pretty cool. And the problem is, it's so small, it goes away real fast on video. Oh my gosh. Let me see. There she is. There she is. Yeah, don't paint it gray. Come out here on a gray day and just be gone. So there are several people who have modified these things by taking it apart, repainting it, adding details. There's a guy on YouTube, I think he's in China, looks like him and his friend or a brother are running these boats, and his is just detailed out and painted up, and if you didn't know it, you wouldn't know what it was. It is gorgeous. So this might be a good boat as a stepping stone for people, for clubs, to introduce people to model boating, and the price of entry is like $45. You don't like it, you can usually sell it to somebody and get most of your money out of it. And so far, from what I've been told, from what I've read, this thing's been just reliable. So, anyway, the storm came through. We all put up. JP showed up about the time the storm was starting. We waited it out. So we're going to run for a little while. And I'm starting to get hungry, so I'll go home for about 45 minutes. Like the repos. But yeah, that little thing, look at that. It hits above its class. It really does a good job. Look at that. Thank you, JP.